Hello my dear student, hope you are fine and doing practice of all the numericals for your semester exams and all the ray diagrams. Today we will do some basic things or the rules related to the magnetic effect of electric current. So related to that, first of all you know that when current is allowed through a pass a conductor, then it produces the magnetism in the wire, means it produces magnetic effect. Then we have done when current is allowed to pass through a straight wire, when you are having a straight wire and you connect it to a battery, key and a rheostat, then when you connect it, current start flowing through this straight wire. This is a thick copper wire when we are having. So this is a straight conductor activity, and when current start flowing, so at that time the magnetic field is produced into the thick copper wire. This is fixed on a cardboard, and around it what we will see, the concentric circles, field lines are formed. Current is going up. So how to find out the direction of the magnetic field lines around it? Using magnetic compass also we can find. We can put the compass on the first circle of the iron filling, and wherever the north pole would move, that give the direction of magnetic field line. Similarly here, so if we want to use a rule here, so that is right hand thumb rule. That is right hand thumb rule. What is right hand thumb rule? Right hand thumb rule ki hold the current carrying conductor in your right hand such that thumb gives the direction of current. Thumb gives the direction of current. Then these circles, concentric circles, give the direction of magnetic. Wrap of finger will give the direction of magnetic field lines. Now here you can see that current is going B to A. Current is going B to A. So what is the direction of magnetic field line? Field lines are going, like wrap of finger is going anti-clockwise. So field lines are anti-clockwise. And if you will change the direction of the current downward A to B, if you will see it A to B, the field lines becomes clockwise. Clear? So right hand thumb rule is used to find out the direction of the magnetic field around a straight current carrying conductor. Now we can convert this straight wire into a loop also. So that you have done already. So when we have converted into a loop, so we will connect one end to positive, one end to negative, same, and a key is there. Rheostat is used to change the magnitude of the current. Clear? So current starts flowing. In this arm, every point direction of current is changed in a loop, and in this we are showing it is going up. So according to right hand rule, concentric circles are formed. As they will reach to the center, it becomes straight. Similarly here, circles are formed. At every point, here also, we are showing at only 2 points the current direction. See, this current is going up in this arm, in this side. So where are the field lines? They are anti-clockwise. Clear? Inside. And if they are coming down, so they are clockwise, outside. But when they enter into the loop, their direction becomes same. That is into the plane. Clear? That direction becomes into the plane. So when current is going clockwise. If you will change the direction by changing the battery terminal, then this direction of the field lines will also get a change. What does it mean? It is must that you should insert the key first, then only you are able to see the field lines. If you will not show the plugged key here, then you are not able to see any magnetic field line. At the center it becomes straight. Now when you will read, number of turns of coils are wrapped in the helical form of an insulated copper wire, it forms a solenoid now. So when you are having like this, so this arrangement is known as a solenoid. Key is there. This A end and B end, positive, negative. A end would act as a south pole and this B end would act as a north pole. Inside this solenoid, field lines are parallel to each other. And outside the field lines goes from north to south. North to south. Clear? So we have come to know about the sketch of the field lines around a solenoid. Current direction is must to show positive to negative. So when we wrap these, so we get a solenoid. Similarly, if you will pass a soft iron core through a solenoid, then solenoid get converted into an electromagnet. Now, is there any rule is there when we will keep a current carrying conductor in a given magnetic field? Like you are having a U-shaped magnet is there, and you have kept a rod inside it, aluminium rod inside it, and you have connected this end hang on a clamp stand, and you have wrapped it to the negative positive terminal of the battery, this end to positive and this end to negative. So what is the direction of the current? Positive to negative. So this is B end, this is A end. So current is going A to B. What does it mean? Current is going, this is north polarity, this is south polarity. What does it mean? Field lines are going north to south in upward direction, and current is going A to B because negative is here. So what does it mean? Whenever a force current carrying conductor is placed in a magnetic field, then force is exerted on this conductor, and this property is used to find out the displacement of the rod. Means like in electric motor, same concept is applied. That is, whenever a current carrying conductor is placed in a magnetic field, then a force is exerted, means it comes in motion. And to find out the direction of motion, Fleming's left hand rule is used. Fleming's left hand rule is used to find out the direction of motion. Like you are saying field is going up. So what is the direction? Fleming's left hand rule. Field is going up, and what is the current? Current is going B to A, that is outward. So that is going, what is the direction of the current? Field, current, clear? So where the force is going? Field, current, this is field, and that is current, is outward. So when they are perpendicular to each other. So what is the statement of this? Stretch forefinger, middle finger and thumb of your right hand perpendicular to each other. The forefinger will give the direction of magnetic field, central finger give the direction of current, then thumb would give the direction of force or the displacement of the rod. If current will go B to A, this time the current was going A to B, means into the plane. So if you will change the direction like upward, so where the displacement of the rod? Towards right. And if current would go outward, that is B to A, when it is going A to B, into, or when it is going B to A, outward. When current is outward, displacement is towards right, and field is same. When current is go in, it is towards the right. What does it mean? Whenever you will change the direction of current, displacement of the rod will also get a change. And moreover, how much displacement would be there? It depends on the magnitude of the current and strength of the magnetic field. Now the last is, can we induce the current also? Yes. If we are having like a moving magnet, or like our coil is there. This coil is stationary and connect to galvanometer, and near to it you will bring a bar magnet towards it, and it is in motion and it is inserted into the coil. So when you will insert the coil, there is a deflection in the needle. So that shows that whenever there is a relative motion between coil and magnet, then current is induced into the coil. So this phenomena is known as electromagnetic induction. When you will take it away, then there is a decrease in magnetic field lines. Again magnetic field lines get changed. So due to that, again there is an induction phenomena, and that is known as electromagnetic induction. And how can we find out the direction of that? Using Fleming's right hand rule. Using Fleming's right hand rule. What does it mean? Stretch, again the same rule, stretch thumb, forefinger and middle finger of your right hand such that thumb give the direction of motion, forefinger give the direction of field, then the central finger would give the direction of current induced into the conductor. So you have to do practice more detail with the diagrams and all the things in this chapter. Thank you and have a nice day.